independent game. Tell them what's been going on.
Man, you know what I mean? That independent game, pouring true, getting cracking in that bit, man. Why don't you the ball on, blood? You know what I mean? Inglewood way, blood.
Did you say that during that time period, you and Thug were really like close friends, or was it just like a convenient musical relationship, and Birdman was really the thing that was keeping y'all together?
No, that was my dog. That was my dog.
Right.
We all got our own side. The shit started falling apart. I feel like when we started going on, we started getting booked for shows and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like
together.
Yeah, we all started getting booked together, and ego played a big role in it. Certain people, include myself, certain people felt like they should go last, or certain people wanted more money, and one of those. I ain't gonna say too much.
Yo, what's up, people? We is back. Another day on Keep It G News. And then we talking about Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug. I apologize, I'm late to the party, y'all. I had a long day. I told y'all what I was getting into earlier. But a lot of people was on the internet putting out fake rumors, fake paperwork. So let me address that first, as well as a guy in my comments, a troll. You understand? First and foremost, y'all, you don't have the right, and it's the last time I'm going to say this. If you never been in no substantial trouble, I'm talking about substantial, the way as though you was facing large numbers, football numbers, basketball numbers, and been in them interrogation rooms, you don't have the right to speak on another person ranting, yo. I don't care how much street you is. You understand? Street guys tell all the time, it's about being battle tested. If you never been in them rooms, you can't get on your platform and be so boldly and talk about rats when you don't know what you're going to do in that situation. A lot of people say what they're going to do, yo, but until you've been in that hot seat, until them people put that pressure on you and tell you ain't never seeing your family again, or telling you, look, if you give me this information, I'll make sure you get 20 years, something crazy like that. If you never been in that situation, yo, you can't be speaking so boldly about rats. You understand? Now, you can still speak on them, but you gotta come at it on a way like academics do. You understand? Not on an angle like you silent, because at the end of the day, these guys don't know. You don't know what you're going to do until you're in that situation. Last time I'ma say it. Then you got fake paperwork floating around. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something about this paperwork, because I done seen it on numerous occasions. I done got caught once. You understand? But once and only, it's gonna never happen again. When you dealing with fake paperwork, real paperwork, yo, they not gonna call you by your nickname. I done watched the guy on YouTube say RHQ as like this is how the police is addressing this witness or this suspect or whatever he was. It was supposed to have been Rich Homie Quan, but that's not how paperwork is done by the courts. You understand? It's gonna be written up perfectly. No nicknames, and if there is a nickname, it's gonna be in parentheses or something. They're not gonna address this person by his nickname. So let's put that to bed. Also, that paperwork that's floating around by Rich Homie Quan is fake, and I ain't no fan. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't no fan. Even though I do think his music is better than Thug's. You understand? He's a way better rapper. Then I gotta address the troll. Now, this guy had a nerve to get in my comments earlier, y'all, and say I ain't entertaining. Like, yo, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to keep it real. This is Keep It G News, not Keep It Entertaining News. You understand? People come to me to get a real perspective, and I'm giving them the best knowledge I can on every situation. Straight up, yo, because that's what I'm in it for. I'm in this YouTube space to get the narrative right. Because there's been a lot of false flagging and sucker stuff going on for way too long. You understand? So, if that's what you want, subscribe to the channel. But if you're looking for entertainment, go holler at them other guys. They're very entertaining. They ain't even got to do nothing funny. You just laugh at them. You understand? But, Rich Homie Quan. And what y'all just watched in the beginning was Nut and YFN LUCCI. Then you heard from Rich Homie Quan on No Jumper, and he explained why he don't deal with Thug. Now, come to find out, what he told No Jumper, Adam 22 at the time, wasn't the truth, because this is the real reason why him and Thug separated.
Come to Atlanta. He wasn't saying Atlanta, he was scared to be saying Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Right. So my hand was on the spot. I saw him. We had a show together. I was like, last nigga at the show. Everybody been talking about it. I'ma just be a man and answer myself.
Right.
Scrub, man. Niggas go through it, has something to do with it. We just can't prove it.
Right.
Point blank period. I ain't no rat, I ain't telling no. I'm just being real with y'all. Cause that's how much I love Nut, man. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit real fucked up, bro.
So, why did you suspect Young Thug when you went down to Miami? Is it because people told you, or did you have some beef with Young Thug at the time that kind of let you
I ain't had no beef, bro. That shit was deeper than rap, man. I really feel as if that was jealous of the relationship.
I shut.
You know what I'm saying? They were jealous of the relationship, man.
Because you guys seem to be getting along real well.
Now, a lot of people's using that video to call Rich Homie Quan a rat. People is dead wrong for that. What y'all just listened to was not Rich Homie Quan ratting. Maybe talking too much. Well, definitely talking too much. Because based off the voice of the guy talking to him, not the one recording, but the guy asking him the questions. Based off his voice, he don't seem like a guy that need to be privy to that type of information at all. But what we need to be worried about, to be honest, is the guy recording. Because what was that about? You understand? What was that about? Why was he recording Rich Homie Quan? It looked like to me those two guys was in cahoots. And then it just so happens to be right on the heels of Young Thug trial. You understand? Now, I know they trying to bring Rich Homie Quan in as a witness. I'm sure he's going to decline. But this video, this recording, this... Yeah, let me say this first before I get to that. In certain states, recording somebody without their permission is illegal and it's not admissible in court. Now, I don't know about Georgia. But I'm sure after hearing this video, because I'm sure the police heard it, they're going to be paying Rich Homie Quan a visit. I promise you they will. Now, he didn't really say too much because he didn't know much. He just said he can't prove it, but it seemed like to him, he think he had something to do with Nut dying and it's wrong. And let me tell you another thing about Nut. This whole beef started over a rat. YSL Woody is a rat. He rat. He told on Thug. So, if this is true, all this is alleged. You understand? I mean, what Woody did is in paperwork. But, if he actually had something to do with Nut passing, and he turns out to be a rat, that means Young Thug moved off of a rat word. He moved off a rat word, y'all. And this whole situation blew out of control. Separated all these guys. YFN LUCCI, Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan. Could have did great things together. But a rat got in the way and ruined it all. And that's why you got to be careful, man. Get these snakes and squares out your circle, man. Because you see what it can do. You see what it can do. YSL is rotting from within. Because he had too many rats around him. That's why Thug is even in the situation that he's in today. But we can't call Rich Homie Quan no rat. Hell no, man. Like, yo, people was throwing that word around way too loosely. You can get somebody killed. Get somebody killed, man, putting a rat label on a person, yo, and it's not warranted, man. We gotta be careful with that. And people on YouTube do it so easily. Easily, just because they don't gotta face the backlash. Their career is not on the line. That's why it's important for me, y'all, and I always try to get the narrative right. Especially when you're dealing with somebody credibility. You putting that man credibility on the line. But like I said, what's most important about this whole situation is who was recording. Because whoever was recording that video is working. I promise you. But let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. Like I said, this is Keep It G News. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, support the movement. And this ain't entertainment. This is all real. And I'm out.
You be dreaming about your dreams. I be living out my nightmares. I be missing out in bed. The other night she was right there. I be lurking with my bros. I be crying with my mom.